Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. A right triangle is formed by the straight line 4x positive 3y equals to 12 with the axis. Then the length of the perpendicular from the origin to the hypotenuse is. Okay, here we have the equation of a straight line and it forms a right angle with the coordinate axis. And we have to find the length of the perpendicular line which has been drawn from the origin to the hypotenuse of the right triangle formed. Okay, now let me take the equation of the given straight line, that is 4x positive 3y equals to 12. Okay, if I find the x-intercept and y-intercept of this straight line, I'll be able to draw this easily on the xy plane and I can get the right triangle formed. Okay, now to get the x-intercept, what I have to do is I have to plug in y equals to 0, and also to get the y-intercept, I have to plug in x equals to 0. Okay, first let me plug in y equals to 0 into the equation to get the x-intercept. When I do so, I'm getting 4x positive 3 times 0 equals to 12. Then I'm getting 4x positive 3 times 0 is 0 equals to 12. So I'm getting 4x equals to 12. Now let me divide both sides by 4. When I do so, this 4 will cancel. Then I'm getting x equals to 3. Okay, so x equals to 3 and we know that y equals to 0. So this is the x-intercept. Okay, now let me get the y-intercept. So for that we have to plug in 0 for x into this equation. Then I'm getting 4 times 0 positive 3y equals to 12. Then I'm getting 0 positive 3y equals to 12. Then we get 3y equals to 12. Let me divide both sides by 3. When I do so, this 3 will cancel out. Then I'm getting y equals to 12 divided by 3 is 4. Then I'm getting 0 comma 4. This is the y-intercept. Okay, now let me sketch an xy plane. Let me draw its y-axis, that's vertical axis. And here we have horizontal axis, that's x-axis. Okay, let me mark it. This is y-axis, this is x-axis. And let me mark the values on the x-axis 1, 2, 3, 4. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let me take the x-intercept of the line, that is 3, 0. So it's over here. And the y-intercept is 0, 4. It's over here. Okay, let me connect these 2 points so that I'll be getting the line. So this is a line, straight line given by the equation 4x positive 3y equals to 12. Clearly this line forms a right triangle because here we have a right angle. So right triangle with the coordinate axis. Now we know that this is origin. So we can say this is point A and this is point B. Okay, now we have a right triangle OAB. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a perpendicular line from the origin to the hypotenuse of this triangle. So the hypotenuse of this triangle is AB, which is opposite to the right angle. Okay, now let me draw a perpendicular line. Just a moment. Okay, so a line which is perpendicular. Okay, now I've drawn a perpendicular line that is given in green color to the hypotenuse over here. Now I'm going to find the area of this triangle OAB. So for that, I need the base and the height of the triangle. So the base of the triangle is given by the line segment OA over here. Its length is 3 units. And the height of the triangle is given by the line segment OB over here. Its length is 4 units. Okay, now I know the base and height of this triangle OAB. So they are 3 units and 4 units. So using this base and height, I can find the area of this triangle. Okay, now let me erase this stuff and continue the problem. Area of triangle OAB equals to 1/2 times base times height. Let me write it over here. So this is a formula we have to find the area of any triangle. 1/2 times the base of the triangle OAB is 3 units and the height of the triangle is 4 units. So 2 goes into 2 1 times and 2 goes into 4 2 times. So 1 times 3 times is 6. That is 6 square units. So now I got the area of this triangle OAB. So that is 6 square units. Okay, now I'm going to find the area of the same triangle OAB again in a different way. That is actually this is the altitude of a triangle. So because this is a line drawn from the origin, the perpendicular line drawn from the origin to this hypotenuse. So this is the altitude of the triangle. In that case, AB will become the base of the triangle. And also this OAB is a 3, 4, 5 right triangle. That is the lengths of the 2 legs of the triangle are 3 and 4. Already we know that. So in a right triangle, if the lengths of 2 legs are 3 and 4, then the hypotenuse, the length of the hypotenuse must be 5. Okay, now let me assume the altitude of the triangle over here drawn in green color. I mean the length of the perpendicular line drawn from the origin to the hypotenuse as h. Okay, the altitude of the triangle is h. The base of the triangle over here now it's 5. So using this altitude or height, and this base 5. Again, we can find the area of the same triangle OAB. Let me do it. So area of triangle OAB equals to, again, the same formula. 1/2 times base. So here the base is 5 and the height is h. Then we get 1 times 5 times h can be written as 5h over 2. Okay, this 6 is the area of this triangle OAB, and this 5h over 2 is also the area of the same triangle OAB. Since both this 5h over 2 and 6 represent the area of the same triangle OAB, we can equate them. So then I am getting 5h over 2 equals to 6. Now we have to solve for h. So for that we have to multiply both sides of this equation by the reciprocal of this fraction 5 over 2, that is 2 over 5. Okay, let me multiply both sides by 2 over 5. So when I do so, this 2 will cancel out and 5 will cancel out. Then I'm getting h equals to 12 over 5. So when I divide 12 by 5, I am getting h is equal to 2.4 units. That is the length of the perpendicular line drawn from the origin to the hypotenuse of this right triangle. Over here is 2.4 units. We find 2.4 in answer choice B. So the correct answer choice for this question is B.